Mystk Spotlight Hour, highlighting small artists around the country.
And you're all very welcome to the Mystk Spotlight Hour on Down the Road Radio, presented by the Mystk Visual Media team. And we're going to kick it off with a bit of MacRua today. We're sure you're going to enjoy.
My entrance, oh, eh, da 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 dum. My entrance, oh, eh, da 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 dum. My entrance, oh, eh, da 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 dum. This is my roller coaster. This is my roller coaster. It's full of ups and downs. It's full of loops and rounds, but it's mine anyway. So I'm happy to say that I welcome you till my entrance. Oh, eh, da 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 da. My entrance. Oh, eh, da 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 dum.
Now, that was Entrance by MacRua. It's a very fitting song for us today because, in a way, this is our entrance. This is our first show on Down the Road, and we are absolutely ecstatic to be here. But you might be wondering, who are we and what is the Mystk Spotlight Hour? So why don't we give you a little rundown? We started the Mystk Spotlight Hour to highlight these small artists that are all around the country. You know, we want to tell you where you can go see them, where you can go support them. So many talented musicians on this island of ours, and we just want to tell you about them. Now, why should you listen to us? Well, that's a very good question. I think first I have to introduce the team. So, I am Max Jones. I'm a videographer, I'm an editor, and I'm a co-founder of Mystk Visual Media. With me today I also have...
I'm Summer Venn-Keane, and I am also a videographer, and I have experience directing and a lot of pre-production experience. And there's also...
I'm Keela. I am a photographer and videographer, do a bit of editing, and I'm also a co-founder of Mystk Visual Media.
And that will leave me, Tyler Riley Byrne. Shocking enough, I'm also a videographer, touching on photography, bit of audio, bit of editing, bit of everything really.
Well, thanks so much for being here with me, team. It's great to have you on. And look, we kind of established ourselves as a videography team when we met the man you've just heard, MacRua. I mean, when the first time we worked with MacRua would have been Keela. You worked with MacRua first, right?
Yeah, so we did a college project with MacRua for one of our short films, basically. So we did a little documentary, just a short little one, on MacRua, on Aaron himself, just basically going through a day in his life. So we looked at some of his recordings that he's done, some of the work that he's done for college. We went up and filmed one of his gigs up in Temple Bar, and we just heard about him and his life and how he gets on in the music world.
Yeah, and that was a very interesting kind of documentary. I remember watching it and saying, wow, this guy is super interesting. And then me and Tyler, actually, we had the opportunity to work with him again. Tyler, can you tell us a bit about that?
So yeah, the initial vibe for it was going to be kind of like this tiny desk concert in a way. Get the band in for their rehearsals, just film the rehearsal, just kind of show what they're all about. Bit more of an intimate look into the band more so than their brand, but...
That's right. I do remember. I mean, you mentioned intimate. That was a very intimate meeting of the band. I mean, there was
a nice way of putting it. Yeah,
me, you, and another person up in the attic of Aaron from MacRua's house. You know, with the entire band, tiny attic, trying to fit 3 cameras in. I mean, that was definitely a first experience that we could remember. But later, then down the line, we started working with Aaron more and more. We then produced his music video for MacRua for Initiation, and Summer, that's when you started working with him. Do you remember much about that shoot?
Yeah, it was a very fun shoot, and we it was nice to get to work as a team on it. It was kind of like our first project kind of outside of college. A lot of interesting things happened on it. We ended up in a woods in the middle of nowhere, and we also lit the band on fire.
It's true. We did. That might seem like a joke, but no, you can go watch the initiation music video up on MacRua's channel, and we found out how to safely light people on fire. Safely. As
a disclaimer, this is completely normal. Do not be concerned. This is not the first time we've done this.
Do not do it at home.
Don't try it.
Yeah.
Don't try at home. Do not try at home. Call us. We'll do it for you.
I will say one thing that working with a lot of small bands as we do on the regular with Mystk Visual Media, we get to hear a lot of unreleased music. And I remember the first time walking away from a MacRua shoot going, oh, we should start playing some of those songs off Spotify, and none of them were there. Yep. And that was a big annoyance for us. But then eventually it came out, and that's when Initiation dropped. Yeah. It's a nice thing, but I think it's always great when you can work with a band that you just really enjoy listening to. You can't get sick of the music that you're working with.
We were so worried about that. We're gonna hate this song by the end of the shoot. Nope. Loved it even more.
No, we really did. And I mean, like, there's a behind the scenes video of that coming out soon, hopefully, and you can see all the fun we had. But it was some of the hottest days of the year making that video, I think, and we were
not just because we lit someone on fire.
Yeah, exactly. But no, that was a really fun intro, and that really kind of, again, was our entrance into. I know, I'm very sly with the words.
You're gonna get a lot of mileage out of that one.
That was our entrance into this whole area of video and editing, and that's what led us to starting Mystk Visual Media, because Aaron just really enjoyed working with us, he said, and we offered things that people didn't offer in other groups, of that personal touch, that freedom, and high quality content. I mean, Keela is always taking our high quality photos for us, as is Summer. I mean, Summer also does the high quality videos, as do I. We do the high quality editing and the videos from Tyler, so it's this really good team dynamic I think we have, that's why we just really enjoy working with
That's
these,
just
with
the
these
best
small
part
artists.
about working with the smaller artists is they have 100%. So many unique ideas. Like, what other band would walk up to you and say, come to the middle of the woods in the middle of nowhere and light us on fire? And we say, yeah, go on.
Let's go for it.
Why not, man?
I mean, look, small artists are a different type of breed. And I think in a little while, we're going to be talking all things Tommyguns, another amazing band. But up first, we have a little bit more MacRua for you. So why don't we kick it off with a bit of initiation?
Initiation. Let's come into space. Come and show me you are strong. Keep on going on, I know. Initiation. Come on, baby. Come on, move a little closer. Come on, baby. Take a ride in my roller coaster. Come on, baby. Start in my blockbuster. Come on, baby. Take my gun out of the holster. And fire! When did life become so focused on the revenue you bring in at the end of the week? I'm so confused, 'cause physically I'm growing up. Take it easy, easy bloomer. Don't fret, don't worry about gold. Take it easy, bloomer.
Yeah, that was Easy Bloomer from MacRua. be sure to go show them some love on all their socials and stream them wherever you get your music. They have some gigs coming up in Carlow and Dublin, so be sure to get out there and support them if you can. Now, the next band we are talking about is an incredibly energetic bunch, a true rock and roll band. It's the Tommyguns. Give them a listen. Here's Mixed Signals.
Thank you very much. We're the Tommyguns.
Now, that was Mixed Signals by the Tommyguns, a live recording from one of their gigs that we were lucky enough to attend up in Workman's. It was a blast, and honestly, one of my favourite bands to see live. Their stage presence is unreal. I mean, first time we saw them, we were working a gig up in Whelan's, and they were opening for MacRua. And it's probably one of the first gigs where I've actually been physically pushed back by a speaker. It was insane. I mean, Keela, you were at that gig. You remember it, right?
It was insane. Kind of coming from, like, we knew there was other bands going to be there, like, supporting, and everyone who was there was really good, but Tommyguns just, like, I think really stood out to us as well. Their stage presence is unreal. They just have so much energy when they're stage. From the minute they get on, they're just jumping around the place. They're just having the most fun with it, and it really, like, resonates into the audience as well. Like, you can kind of tell it come through the stage to the audience, and everyone's just having the best time.
That's it. I mean, you feel it through that rock and roll style, don't you, Tyler?
Absolutely, yeah. I wasn't there for the Whelan's, so I was just going by word of mouth what you were saying. It was like, okay, they're pretty good. And then actually getting into Workman's and seeing them live, like, man, you are underselling them, honestly. Just so much energy, just so much presence. God help Taylor. I don't know how he keeps going. Man is like the Energizer Bunny up there bouncing around back and forth.
Yeah, he really is, and I mean, it's such an, like, you know, energetic presence on stage, and you can't help but feel it too. I mean, Summer, you haven't been to the gigs yet, but you've seen the videos. You can get it from that, can't you?
I cannot wait, because we will. I cannot wait to work with them. I really can't.
They're amazing, lads, and if you really like that, please go to the Mystk Visual Media YouTube channel, and you can watch their full set from Whelan's. Honestly, I had an amazing time editing that one to put it up, and it was very nice of the Tommyguns to allow us to put that on our channel. So big thanks to them on that one. You know, I just don't think there's many rock and roll bands left like them. Like, would you guys agree?
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
I mean, they're just that unique old style, you know, 50 kind of grungy like rock. I love it so much. I mean, why don't we hear a little bit more of them? I think we should. I think we should.
I think so.
We're gonna be switching up a bit of the style though. It's not quite as rocky as Mixed Signals, a bit more bluesy, and I really do like the sound off this one. So
you're gonna love the bass.
You're gonna love the bass, guys. I think soon we'll be filling you in on all the amazing gigs coming up around the country. But first, let's keep it Tommyguns. Let's keep it Ice Cold Girl.
All right, here's a bit of Ice Cold Girl. But as soon as the wind starts to blow, you turn it into ice. Voice call, girl, thank you. All right. Here's a bit of brass tacks. He said, look now, son, here's the thing. This a room that I'm offering. Small, it's 4 walls.
4 walls? So that's the minimum.
More than the minimum. Everything that you have. You give me everything that you have.
Where's the window?
Oh, the window. The draft that thing let in, it was awful, it had to go. You'd hear it whistle in. On that note, son, let's talk brass tacks. You give me everything that you have. 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 It's too big to man and very big to man for. Won't you understand? It's why you'll understand. Thank you. It's a bit of brass tacks.
And as the man himself said, Taylor, that was a bit of brass tacks. I love that song. I heard that for the first time live there in Whelan's. I wish it was released again. An exclusive for the Mystk Spotlight Hour. An absolute exclusive.
We're giving you
and a
everything
live,
that we have.
We are. It's a live recording from Workman's. It's I mean, Tommyguns, probably one of my favorite bands to work with. Lovely lads, amazing sound. They currently are competing in the Battle of the Bands up in Athy, and definitely go give them support, vote for them. I mean, would love to see them win. I mean, it's very bittersweet. There's a few other bands we've worked with in the mix there, and they're all great, and they all deserve to win. But hey,
Aceophonics
is
up there, yeah.
And there's a few kind of pub singers and everything. I mean, look, it's an amazing competition, and I think get out there, support it again. I mean, to tell you about some of the upcoming gigs that you can go see, I have Mr. Tyler Riley Byrne. Tyler, take us about.
So, you got a lot of options anyway. There's always something going on around Ireland, especially in the music scene. Plenty of festivals. You got Audio Garden up in Athy there, coming up at the end of August, 21st to 23rd. That's a whole lot of techno, trance, drum and bass, side, little bit of everything in the EDM scene there for you. Beautiful, beautiful location as well, those gardens. Whew. You also got the Kilkenny Country Music Festival coming up July 12th if you're more into the country. You got your Derek Ryan, Robert Mitzel, Stacey Breen. Whole lot of different options. Same kind of country vibe, but they've got their own interpretations of a bit more bluegrass, a bit more cowboy, for lack of a better term. You've got All Together Now coming up in Portlaw. That's starting July 30th and then August 2nd. That's got your alt rocks, your electronics, and a little bit of touch of reggae as well. Barrington Levy's playing.
I like a bit of reggae.
A little bit of reggae, yeah. Yeah, you got Pulp, you got Mogwai, Chet Faker, Underworld as well. Absolute classics.
That's a good one.
Any of you Train Spotting fans out there you go. Get down to that. You've got Beyond the Pale and Wicklow, of course, bit of a classic, June 12th to 14th. That's all your indie rock, your indie EDM. Monsters and Men, bit of stomp clap, hey, nothing wrong with that. Groove Armada, ripping up the tunes on the DJ. Primal Scream is real interesting, very all punk. Sister Sledge, of course, they're a classic. And Nouvelle Vague, I think I said that right. I don't know. It's French. New wave French punk rock. What is not to love about
That's a
something
lot
like
of syllables.
that, you know? Whole lot of syllables, whole lot of descriptions. But you know what? Their music speaks for itself, man. Got a Night and Day down in Roscommon, May 29th to 31st. That is Irish through and through. You got Saw Doctors headlining that thing. That should already tell you what it's all about.
Should tell you enough.
Got a bit of Richard Thompson, Paddy Casey, legends in their own right. Then you've also got a Thumper and Hot House Flowers, the more kind of indie scene on the Irish, the up-and-comers, if you will. But so, if festivals may or may not be your thing, there's a few more solo gigs. You've got, of course, as mentioned, MacRua playing Carlow on June 13th down the Barracks, and Dublin June 17th down Soundhouse. Real interested to hear what they sound like down there.
Soundhouse would be amazing. Yeah.
Definitely their kind of vibe. You've got a Lighter playing up in Cork May 29th down in Coughlan's. They've got I Dreamed a Dream and special guest Irvine backing them up as well. Beautiful, beautiful combo. Dose up in Belfast for you Northerners there, playing June 6th. You've also got a Tootsai and Pixie Cut Rhythm Orchestra backing them up.
Wow.
Real
That's a good
interesting
name.
kind of vibe. Absolutely.
I like that name.
PCRO, man. Keep an eye on them. You've got a Criha. They're playing in Laois, July 25th down the Forest Fest. Get your tickets now.
Forest Fest. That's a great one to get out to.
Forestfest.ie. Check them out. And then up in Limerick there, 28th of May, you've got Going Broke with Charcoal Greys, supported by the Gentlemen. Amazing. It's free entry. And I'm hearing a bit of a rumour there may or may not be a few free shots going there.
Oh.
I cannot confirm or deny. You didn't hear this from me.
There might be some.
There might be. Doors at 8 o'clock, and once that's done, you got Scott Kennedy DJing it up to keep you going. Whole lot of vibes there. That's your whole night sorted, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's so many gigs going on around the country. I mean, just like it's so hard not to find a gig near you. And I know there's some rural people shouting at us right now, going, "Oh, what about me?" I mean, look, I'm sure there is independent artists all around you. You just have to have a look for them, and you know, keep an eye on the Mystk page. We're always, you know, promoting new artists. We're always talking about all around the country new artists, and the only way to support these artists is to support them. You know, to go out and go to their gigs, stream their music, you know, and donate to them when they're playing. It's the best way to find new music. It's the best way to honestly find some new favorites. I mean, I never would have found people like MacRua or Tommyguns or anyone of the sort without supporting local independent.
That's the thing with independent artists. It's finding them is the issue. There's so much art out there, so many masterpieces up and coming, rising stars. You just need to find them.
You really do.
And that's what we're trying to do. We at Mystk, we're going to be able to show them to you. We're going to spotlight them for you.
Spotlight them in an hour, possibly.
Spotlight them in an hour, maybe. Hour might be pushing it.
I mean, Keela and Tyler, you're both Kilkenny based. I mean, the Roots Festival has gone on for years over there. I mean, there's a lot of artists going through there. What kind of some of the highlights maybe you guys have stepped in recent years?
See, there's a whole lot of options with the Roots. It does have its indie vibes, but it's also got like big names. The Star Quintet, I believe they're called, made up of all these like more older, more classic kind of guitarists, bassists, drummers, including stuff like REM.
Yeah.
Just get together, do a bit of a jam, do a bit of a session. What's not to love? You will need to get your tickets early though. Before the gig guide was even released, they were sold out. So you got to get in on that.
And Keela, I mean, what's the best spot in Kilkenny to go find some independent artists?
Oh, there's so many. I think top ones would definitely be either Clears or Ryan's. They're always they're always having bands in. You'll find live music in Ryan's nearly every weekend. Clears have their both pubs actually have their own little theatre down the back, and they're always kind of just promoting new people, having loads of gigs in. It's great to see.
That's that's the thing. Every county has those little spots. I mean, some of your Wexford based. You probably know a spot for independent music, huh?
Yep, there's a great one in Red Books. They tend to get a lot of sessions, and there would also be the likes of the Art Centre and the Opera House, which would often have acts in doing different types of performances. They're not always indie artists, but they might be drama or along those lines. But you will find occasionally there's competitions and festivals and that kind of stuff as well.
I mean, yeah, and in the Kildare scene as well. I mean, Battle of the Bands on the Thigh, that was all held in a pub, and that's the best way to do it, I think. You know, there's a good pub that has some good live music. Here in Carlow, it would be, you know, Tully's, Scrags, Barracks, a lot of live music here. Of just indie artists. Same with, you know, Dublin. You want to go to stuff like Whelan's, Workman's. They have some great gigs coming on there from independent artists. We've had the pleasure of shooting them a few times, and they're just, it's a lovely vibe. It's great sound, and yeah, really, you feel it through your skeleton when you're in those venues. You know, you really feel everything going through there. I mean, you might be asking though, what if I can't make it out to a gig? What can I do to help these artists? I mean, first of all, I'm just going to tell you, make the effort, lads. Make the effort to go on out. But that's not always easy, and we do understand that here. So Keela here is going to tell us all about the new releases from some independent artists coming out over the next while. Keela, take it away.
Yeah, so the Irish music scene is actually in such a good place right now. You know, there's so many artists releasing some good stuff, and like new artists emerging all the time, like making a dent in the scene with their own like unique sounds and different genres and stuff. I have here just a small window, a small insight into some of these artists who are just making their place. We have Stephen Koway. He's an artist from Sligo making indie folk music. He has a new song coming out on May 22nd called Lachlan Song. We have a band called Even More So. They're Cavan based, making alt rock music. Their new single Lucky is releasing on May 11th. We have Delivery Service. They are a band based in Dublin, also making alt rock music. They just released a new single called Truancy in March, which is one of the songs from their debut EP called 5 Songs, which they released on May 1st. And this one's a bit of a rare one these days because it's released exclusively on vinyl.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's available from Spin Dizzy Records, and you can also buy a digital version on Bandcamp. We have a band called Skustin. They're from Dublin.
Skustin. Oh, some of my faves. They opened for Inhaler, I believe.
They did, actually.
And they amazing stage presence. As a man from Dublin, they give me those just great, just grungy Dublin vibes. And I just really enjoy them.
They're really good. Their new EP, it's called The Lock-In. That's being released on May 8th.
I'll have to have a listen.
To that one.
Listen to the Lock-In.
We have an artist called Becky Colley. She is making moody folk music. She opened for Elyssie Rose in the Olympia back in November.
Wow.
Her debut single Nicely is coming out on May 8th. A band called Vera from Belfast. They're making alt and indie music. Their newest single Riot was released on April 17th. Mary Cat is another great band from Dublin. They make grungy alt rock. Their debut EP In Limbo was released on May 8th. Sorry, not on May 8th, on April 8th. Jackie's Parents is an indie pop rock trio from Dublin. Their newest single Something is coming out on May 13th. May 15th. God.
You can't speak today.
I can't speak today.
God, 3 whole parents. Wow.
Billionaires are a really interesting group from Cork. They make synth pop music. Their most recent single called Necromancy came out on April 24th. Scalder are a group from Rexford. They make hard rock. They just announced their newest single Mass Hysteria, which is coming out on May 17th. Julie is an indie pop band from Belfast. Their debut single Alma is coming out on May 7th. We have Really Good Time. They're a punk rock band from Dublin. Their most recent single, which is a really interesting name, it's called Bob Dylan Was on Pawn Stars in 2010.
I mean, it was.
That came out on March 10th.
No proof he wasn't, in all fairness.
Disorder are a 4-piece band from Belfast. They make alt and indie music. Their newest single Icarius is coming out on the 15th of May. Emily Doyle is a singer-songwriter from Longford. Her debut EP Fight or Flight is coming out on May 8th. We have Rue Elizabeth is an artist from Galway mixing alt rock and indie pop. Her newest single Hail Mary came out on the 24th of April, and that's the first single from her debut EP called Pale Dog Violet, which the release date is to be announced still.
I mean, it's a great thing to keep up with the EP releases because I mean, a little insider. It's not really an insider
Not
secret,
at all, no.
but most artists will do a gig for their EP release.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's a great way to as well meet their openers and hear them and just get to, like, you know, it really mushrooms because you go to see an artist and then their opener's great, and you go to see their opener and their opener's great, and it just kind of mushrooms.
Beautiful chain.
Beautiful.
It's really cool.
I mean, I love that. I mean, that's how we found the Tommyguns,
Honestly.
Yeah.
and we're delighted to work with them. I mean, is there any more gigs happening?
So the last release I have here is also a release from our producer, Jada Serial, a rap artist from Kilkenny. His latest single, Versace Slides, came out on the 24th of April.
Amazing.
Coming from Callan, he comes with a talent.
It's true. He is giving
I think
us.
he appreciates that.
I think he's happy.
giving us a very big thumbs up.
Gotta love a bit of nepotism, you know.
I mean, that's it. I mean, we have to give him a big thank you for coming
for
out here.
sure,
And
yeah.
you know, again, another music video that the Mystk team worked on.
Exactly.
With Jada as composer, as our director. So he came in and we worked on Satellite Crash. Summer, you did that.
Yeah, that was kind of your baby.
Did indeed, and it was fantastic. It was such a good experience, and I think it turned out fantastic. The video looks great, and it was also just a really nice time on set as well, which is always lovely.
I mean, it's always a nice time, like when you can get along with people beside you and the cameras and stuff. And look, if you're interested in watching that or watching any music video that the Mystk team,
Any music video
that the Mystk team have been behind, you can go to our YouTube channel and there's a little playlist there, and it spans a few channels, from the artists, from us, from this, that, and the other, and it has all the music videos that we've ever worked on. We have Imagine That by Alison Jones, we have Initiation by MacRua, we have, of course, Satellite Crash by Jada Serial. So look, be sure to go check that out. And one of the people on that list of music videos is the artist we are going to be speaking about next week, but we're gonna give you a slight little taste, a little taste today of her music. She is an independent female artist, and she took the music scene by storm.
She did
by winning the 2FM Track of the Week for her song "Bring Him In."
Oh.
She is, think Hannah Montana meet Dido, and you know, you merge them together, and you get MARYANN. And you add in a few little spice, sugar, and everything nice, and that's who we'll be speaking about. So we're gonna give you a listen. We're gonna play "I Heard," and then after that we're gonna give you another little listen of her track of the week, "Bring Him In." So I mean, give them a listen. I'm sure you'll enjoy.
That you played the violin. I heard that you never let anybody in. I don't blame you, I understand. I heard that you came here on a boat with a man you met 2 weeks before, with your clothes on your back and your heart in your throat, so far away from home at just 24 years old. To remember someone I had never met before, never met before. And it just breaks my heart to see a woman stripped of all of her autonomy. I can hear about your life as a mother, a housewife, but I'll never know the girl
And that was Bring Him In by MARYANN. A little teaser of what we'll be doing next show. I'm so excited for that one. Look, that's all our time. I'm sad. Are you sad, lads? Are you
So
sad?
sad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
we wish we could stay here for 3 more hours, but unfortunately, we have to call it a day.
Look, we'll be back before you know it.
Yeah, we'll be back next month with a brand new show. We'll be talking all things MARYANN, so be sure to tune in. Thanks so much for tuning in today, though. Look, this was the Mystk Spotlight Hour, and we really hope you found some new favourites today. I mean, Tyler, why don't you tell them all about what Mystk does?
Look, once again, we are the Mystk Visual Team, media production company for the smaller and independent artists who want to build their brand, who want to get seen, who want to get noticed. There's so much they have to offer. It's just getting that first step, getting that stage, getting that audience. We're the ones that can provide expansive gig coverage and unique music videos tailored to your creative vision, including social media production, of course. We, as smaller creators ourselves, understand those kinds of challenges, and we want to build that community, that strong community of the independent artists all throughout the country. We want to be able to be the middleman to start that connection, start that conversation, and see where it goes from there,
I mean, yeah, that's our mission. And look, we do hope you'll follow our journey on social media.
Get in
on
touch with us,
everything.
Instagram, TikTok, YouTube.
Amazing. Yeah, we're so thankful to our producer, Jake Nolan, for helping it all run smoothly today. And, you can find us, as Tyler said, on at Mystk Visual Media, at TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube, and that's Mystk, MYSTK. You can also email us at mystykvisualmedia@gmail.com. Again,
That's also MYSTK.
it is, of course, MYSTK. Look, be sure to give us a follow, give us some love on all the socials.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll be back next week. Next month, I should say. If you are an artist and you want to be featured on our next show, get in touch with us. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to maybe even sit down with you.
Yeah.
So, look, give us a message on Instagram, as I said, or TikTok. You can give us an email. We're more than happy to have a chat. That's our show this week, folks. We're going to close it out this week with a bit more MARYANN, just to get you really ready for the next episode. We're going to play some 20 Numb, and we're sure you're going to enjoy it.
I smoked a cigarette and burned the roof of my mouth on some pizza. It's never easy being 20. It's so cold, self-sabotaging, and they're watching. I'm 29.
Mystk Spotlight Hour, highlighting small artists around the country.